You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, coming at you with another live stream. I have a message to those who's moving to Florida. And I talked about you're not supposed to be touching certain things that's sacred in Florida. Shout out to the lady on Instagram for posting this important content that she posts on her feed. And she is a known YouTuber as well. Shout out to her. So she put out a message on her Instagram feed, and I just saw it a few minutes ago. I will play the clip. Now, when you go to my Skip Police channel, you will see the footage. I'm not going to play the footage on here. I'm going to play the footage on the Skip Police channel. So make sure you tap the whole notification to see the video. So apparently, an out of towner moved to Florida, in West Florida, in St. Petersburg, and messed with a particular burial ground, a sacred burial ground. And the person moved there earlier this year and decided to, remove certain remains, certain dirt that's sacred, and try to redo the yard. When that happened, that's when the Hurricane Milton appeared. The news station talked with another lady who's a Gentile, talked about it, that lives in St. Petersburg. This is why I've been telling y'all, I'm not joking. The Most High is moving through me, y'all. The Most High is moving through me. Let me tell you something. When you move to Florida, you Ibaracis, you folks that's trying to get a place, do not mess with the burial ground. Do not mess with things that the Most High tell us not to move. There's certain things you don't touch. And see, now that the message is out, it's making sense as to why Mother Nature is doing what Mother Nature doing to the people that's doing sin. It is sinful to mess with certain burial grounds. That's why I know certain areas in Florida, I have respect for Florida in particular. You don't touch burial grounds. Shout out to the Daughters of Zion. Shout out to the Daughters of Zion for putting out the information. You got these guys disrespecting the Daughters of Zion. I'm giving them props. I always do. Shout out to the Florida. I didn't know she was from Florida. The content creator's from Florida too. Oh yeah, she's from Florida. She's from West Florida. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You will see who it is. I don't want you going to her DMs and no. That's why I gotta protect her on the DMs. Yeah, I follow her on Instagram. She's a known lady YouTuber. I didn't know she was from Florida. I knew she was from the South. Okay, okay. So she put that content out. I looked at her feed. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on the Skip Police. I'm gonna put it on the Skip Police. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the Skip Police. It is a skit channel, yet I talk about important topics because that is whoever this person is did the ultimate wrong thing, and that is leading to confirmation problems until he get that fixed and put the burial sacred place back in its perspective. It's going to be constant problems in the West. See, a lot of you folks from the North, you bring your Iparasi's ways to the South. It's sacred. It's aquaculture. It's sacred places. I've been to some of the sacred places in Florida. You have respect. You don't, take a number two. You don't take a number one. You have respect. Any little thing you do wrong, it will be consequences because that is protection. And this is the reason why a lot of you in the North, you don't belong in the South. Stay in the North, do your lawlessness, do all the whatever activities, because there's nothing growing in the North at the end of the day, to be honest. Nothing is growing in the North. So if it wasn't for the South and the aquaculture, in certain things that we all need, importantly, you will be going more crazy than you already are. So I could tell by the home that it's a northerner, whether it's a Gentile, whether it has to be more likely a Gentile, a Ibarasi, coming with the Ibarasi ways, coming with the entity way, disrespecting the burial ground, disrespecting the sacred place, to the point one of the natives talked about how it's important to don't touch certain things. So you get a home, and in the home, in the landscape as a burial ground, you tampering it, you disrespecting the people that was there before you, and you don't expect the Most High to send Mother Nature to clean your act out. That's why people have to understand. The true Floridians, the people in Florida, know exactly what I'm talking about. The true Floridians know we don't touch certain things. You out of towners, you disrespectful, you think because you have money, you can do whatever you want. No, it don't work like that. There's rules and regulations. You don't touch certain things that has been happening 2,000 years ago, etc., etc. You leave that alone. Look into the area, do your research. See, and a lot of these people from other states is trying to make homes into places that you're not supposed to make homes, and you wonder why your homes or whatever is going on. And whoever agreed with the situation is getting dealt with. It is what it is. So it ain't no fear mongering over here. I'm speaking facts. And I've been in Florida for 2 years. And there's people been in Florida living their whole lives, and we have these conversations. And we have respect for the people that came before us because it's sacred. Florida is a sacred place. It's one of the biggest agriculture transports in the world. And see, the governor know this. The sheriffs know this. There's certain rules that they have for the natives. They don't play around with the natives. The natives have a lot to say. Matter of fact, I go as far as to say that the Gentiles and some of our people that could resonate with the natives, which is us, because we resonated here. A lot of our people resonated here during the Solomon time. You know, the Southern tribe, we did deals with the Northern tribe. We did deals with other people. So there's a lot of history in the South for us prior to being on the other side of the continent. We was all over the place before Black Esau did what have the other Gentiles to do his work. My point is this: it's sacred. The west side of Florida has a great history, and you have these out-of-towners buying up places, doing disrespectful things, and that's the reason why Hurricane Milton was a high category, even though when it went landfall, it was a category 2 and a category 1. As I explained, you got these other content creators, you know who they are, pushing fear, pushing doubt, doom and gloom, don't have no knowledge of Florida, have no history of Florida. You have to know where you're moving to. You have to respect nature. You have to respect things that was there before you. If you don't, it will be consequences. So make sure you subscribe to the Skit Police channel. It's a skit channel and it's an investigation channel. So it's 2 of 1. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to think it's a skit. No, I talk about skits over there, and then I talk about investigation. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called the Skit Police. So I just want to make that clear to the people that's tuning into my Floridian Rollo channel. I will put the video over there so you can get the whole tonality, and I will explain it over there. However, here, I'm talking about it. This is coming from a news station in West Tampa. So to those that's in Florida, may y'all be safe. Just know My Floridians know exactly what I'm talking about. There's certain places in the West, Central Florida, even Northeast, even Southeast, that actual Floridians that's born there or resigned there. And when they left their gig, they moved down there and lived their life out until the maker calls you, however the case may be, know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is the reason why I have to talk about these things, because I don't want people to be in fear. And shout out to Show Shower. Show Shower been bringing out gems about Houston. There's a lot of historic things in Houston too. There's a lot of things in Texas that the Texanians know. See, even though the Louisianians have their way of doing things that's not right, even they have somewhat respect for the burial grounds that's in Louisiana. A lot of the Southerners know, don't touch certain burial grounds. You get what I'm saying? So when I go to my Skip Police channel, right? Let me do this. Let me tell you something. Let me go to my Skip Police channel. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I want y'all to subscribe to it. Subscribe to that channel. Hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. Let me go to the Skip Police channel. It got 38 subscribers. We should get more subscribers over there. We're going to talk about skits, and we're also going to talk about investigations, research. That channel is going to do very well. Especially when my lady gets here, we're going to be using that channel too. We're going to be doing things together. Oh yeah, definitely. Hold on. Let me get the channel situated. Okay. Now, let me go to my other account. Give me 1 second. Hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button on your way in. Okay? Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. I will appreciate if y'all like the video. Okay. Hold on. What's going on? Ethereal, how you doing? Ethereal, remember I said yesterday, night on your channel, what's the reason why that it happened? Well, I got the information from the daughter of Zion, a known content creator, who explained that a particular person that moved to St. Petersburg was messing with the burial ground. Y'all got to understand something, guys and ladies. Y'all been speaking a lot of truth at the same time. You have to live there. It's one thing you visit. When you visit a place, you're going to know a few things. The Bible says a man that traveleth knoweth many things. I'm a very well seasoned travel, even in America, okay? So a particular person from out of town moved to a location in St. Petersburg and moved important burial things that belong to the natives. That was burial. It's a lot of burial grounds. It's a lot of sacred places that you're not supposed to touch. And this particular person, Ibarasi, y'all know what Ibarasi is, moved there, as the neighbor stated, an out-of-towner, and they mess with things they're not supposed to mess with. This is the reason why a lot of y'all be wondering why certain events be happening. Let me tell you something. When the Most High moves through me, the Most High moves through me. I'm not somebody to play with. The Most High could use a fool and make you look smart. You got all these fair content creators and their emotions. You got a lot of you dudes, you in your emotions. That's why the daughter of Zion, when they was talking about I'm not leaving, I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, you got these guys on YouTube in certain states, in these unbelievable, nothing going on states, right? Talking about, I won't move to Florida, it's too much headache, or the governor's dealing with too much stress. It's not for everybody. Even the governor DeSantis, no. Even the governor DeSantis, the sheriff's departments, they don't mess with certain things. You got these people from out of town that be touching stuff that don't belong to them. Leave it the way it is. Why is it important for you, you Ibarazis, you immature men and women that's coming to the South with your immature ways? Stay behind in the North. We don't want you in the South. I made that clear. When I said that, even Brother Brainwaves is even saying it. He want them Ibarazis out of Georgia. He want them Ibarazis out the South. Take your Ibarazi, immature, evil, demonic ways back to the Northern Stars with your Esau claw or your Esau ways and get out. We don't want you there. The natives don't want you there. The natives from the West don't play. And the natives, the sheriffs, the governors, they have to talk to the natives. The natives know the land. They tilled the land. They've been there all their life. You newbies, I don't care how much money you have. It's not about how much money you have. You have to have respect. And if you don't have respect, you will be dealt with, and either something happens to you, somebody in your family, and you're behind gonna be crying, oh, Florida is bad. I moved from the Ibarazi state. Listen, take it behind back up with your problems and your demons. Take it back up. We don't want y'all there. That's why I said when I moved to Florida, I left my northern ways. Why would I bring it to the South? Why would I bring it to the South? And here it is, you got people out here. You got people out here that's doing content. Oh, I got family members in Tampa. Oh, I got family members in St. Petersburg. If your own family members telling you they're not going back up north, what does that tell you? You ain't concerned about them. They even know it's BS in the northern states. And that's pissing a lot of you northern state content creators. You getting pissed off in Rollo lately. Even the ones that moved to the South. I'm not talking about Ringo. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The guy that moved in with a lady. He can't till the household. He's busy worrying about what other content creators are saying. Y'all know who we talking about. Don't mention the name in the chat. Don't mention these people's names in the chat today. Let's try to keep it today, for today. Don't mention the people's names in the chat. I don't want their names mentioned in the chat. I know they watching. Even though some of them move or create in the South, they ain't creating nothing in the South. They just talking. They disrespecting the South, and they in the South. What have they done being in the South? They have shown no fruits, no labor, no receipts. They're not even telling the land at a particular location. However, they got the money from the people, right? Right. And that's why the Most High is dealing with them. You don't play games in the South. Shout out to my Tessianians. Shout out to my Floridians. Shout out to my Georginas. Shout out to my Karanakis. Shout out to y'all, North and South. You Tennesseans, men in Tennessee. You Louisianians. You Tessianians. You Arizonianians. You know there's a certain perspective in the Southwest and the Southeast that you don't play around with certain things because it will be your behind. Whether you're a man or woman, you got to let your children know what time it is too. This is not a game. This is not a game. So when you see the video on the Skip Police, you will get a better perspective of what I've been saying the last few videos. Because a lot of y'all be talking about things that it's not getting to the source. I got to the source because of the Most High. I've been in these places. It's like the Most High always He woke me up. No cap. The Most High woke me up. I was asleep. I was so tired because I did so much content. I put in so much work, so much time, effortlessly. I did a lot of work. I'm not even concerned about what YouTube gonna pay me. I'm more concerned about the message. The message needs to be out there. I will get taken care of regardless because the Most High always provides services for me. So by seeing people in the comment section saying what they're saying, I'm going to respond to everybody's comments. Some people disagree with me. I'm going to let them say what they say. I'm going to show the receipts. And let's see what they're going to say about that. These fear-mongering content creators, they're going to watch it. They're going to ignore it because they're thinking about, well, I got the money. I could do whatever I want to do to this land. No, you can't. You can't even bribe Christ. You can't bribe the Most High. How the heck you think you're going to get away with somebody that was here before you, that played an important role in life? You think it's a game? You cannot touch certain creatures. You cannot touch certain people because they play an important role in society with your slow behind self. A lot of these content creators is very slow in the mind. I don't care how much views and likes. And I care about the people in Florida, and they're playing around. We know what happened. I've been talking about the West. You got too many Ibaraxis and out-of-towners messing with things they're not supposed to mess with. Even the sheriffs. You don't think the sheriffs know that? You don't think the governor know that? He has one of the hardest jobs. The Most High put him there. Y'all can say whatever you want about DeSantis. One thing about DeSantis is he is one of the best governors of America, hands down. Him and the governor in Texas. Stop looking at they Gentiles. Stop getting in your emotions and all riled out. The Most High put them there. Some of you got governors that is not normal. At least they normal. You don't have to like them. It's not about liking. A lot of y'all don't like me that watch me. The point is the truth outweighs the lies, outweighs the fears. And I'm saying it. You know who I said was pushing the most fear. Y'all know who they are. But you got people want to, that's not really fear. Why would I listen to people that live all the way up in the northern states? Ain't nothing going on over there. Ain't nothing going on in the Midwest and the Northwest. Ain't nothing going on over there. Ain't nobody looking to go in there. Where is people want to move to? Where is the top 5 places people want to move to? Florida. They want to move to Texas. They want to move to Georgia. They want to move to South Carolina and North Carolina. Ain't nobody thinking about up there, Midwest and Northwest, and you out there behind a woman running the whole operations. Well, one particular content creator is dealing with another person whom got the place for him, and the other one has been married to a woman for a long time, and he out here, he does his thing. Yo, bro, stick to your political stuff. Stop talking about hurricanes and talking about, what the Tampa mayor say. The Tampa mayor is under hypnosis. Okay? She don't even know what she's talking about. All right? I mean, you guys don't have, like, dude. Stick to your political talk, and get the bag. Some of you content creators, stay in your lane. Stay in what makes you do what you know you're talking about. You're not nature people. You're not nature people. Stay in your lane. This is my lane. I am nature. Yes, I know about nature. And this is the reason why I could go places that many people are scared to go to, because the Most High put it in me to be in those places. So I could teach the people not what to touch, what not to touch. Y'all seen I've been around certain parts of Florida, and I just give it respect. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I big it up so much, because it gave me a perspective of a balance. You got to have a balance. You can't be moving, oh, well, I got $1 million, $2 million, so I'm going to disrespect the burial ground. I'm going to disrespect nature. No, nature going to kick you in the behind. Nature going to kick you in the behind, and rightfully so. Shoot. So don't get in fear. To all my Floridians, you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what's happening down there. So anybody that's trying to move to Florida, I'm giving you the warning. Do your research. Have respect for sacred places. And if you move to a sacred place, don't be touching something that will make it hard for not only you, for people around you. You're the reason why this is happening. The Most High does not allow certain things to happen just to happen. You have to go to the source. And I talked about it. I said there's sacred places in the West that people be doing things they're not supposed to do. These Ibarashis must be kicked out. And I know the governor is listening, because the governor knows while Florida's number one economically, there are certain things that people are not allowed to do, because it falls on him. It falls on his leadership and his constituents, which he has a secret black cabinet. At the same time, you got to listen to the natives, Governor. Governor DeSantis, you must listen to the natives. You live in Florida. You know how this goes. Don't let the money cloud your judgment, because now everybody's laughing at, oh, look at the governor, he looks stressed out. You're still the best governor. People are jealous of you. People are jealous that Florida's number one. You got to understand, this is bigger than me. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm about my business. I'm about my business. Ask anybody that deals with me. They will tell you, that Rollo, man, that dude know his stuff. He's really about his business. He know what he's talking about. So as a business person, I have respect for the land to the point I won't touch certain things. I know better than that, because it will snap you back into reality real quick. So go back to your northern states and just deal with your nonsense. Deal with your insecurity. You cannot be insecure in the South. People will see it and call you out on it. And so the neighbor, who's a Gentile lady, so-called white lady, she even said in the video, I'm not touching the natives' burial ground. She and her constituents got pissed with that neighbor, that out-of-town neighbor. And I'm telling you right now, the governor is going to sign a deal, just like he did with Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, most of the Northeast. He might eventually tell New York what time it is, and DMV. It's going to get to a point that you're going to have to be a person that's on point. Every state is getting judged according to what you guys and ladies is doing. If you touch certain things that you're not supposed to touch, it will be repercussions. Do y'all hear me? Even if you know the Bible from back to forth to back. Brothers and sisters, when you move to the South, know the area, know the history, know the landscape, and be humble and do what you love to do for the Most High, and you will be rewarded. If you don't, judgment will knock on your door in that 50-mile radius. This is not a game. That's why you've seen a hurricane stir up, because people are wondering why it's back to back. I told you why it's back to back. I told y'all by the Most High. Yet because I have a small channel, I'm crazy, I'm delusional. You still in Ibarasi, NYC, Rollo. Just because I'm in Ibarasi, NYC doesn't mean I still don't have no connections to the South. What more proof do y'all need that I am the South? What more proof do y'all need now? To my audience, to the people that rock with my platform, what more proof do you need now that I need to return back to Florida? What more proof you need now? Do y'all need more proof? Do y'all need more of what's to come? Do y'all want to hear it? Just like I told Brother Brainwaves. I'm supposed to be back September 28th. There are going to be some things happening in the South. What's been happening? These Ibarazis is doing things they're not supposed to do. And because I'm not there, they think they're getting away with stuff. No, they're being judged. And I have so many people in Florida. Rollo, when you coming back? I said when the Most High sees fit, there's some things that need to be changed. Because when I come back, it's time to kick these SOBs out. These Ibarazis got to go. And that is the real politician talk I'm talking. I don't want no Ibarazis in the South. And you don't think the governors is not listening? Or they listening? You don't think their constituents is not listening? Or they listening? You even have Brother Ringo say, yo, that Brother Rollo said it. That Brother Rollo know his stuff. He listened to the whole video. And now I've been on a tear. The Most High spoke to Brother Ringo. Yeah, oh yeah. Even Brainwaves. I went on Brainwaves platform. Shout out to Brainwaves. Y'all heard what I said over there. And this is the reason why this channel will do very well, regardless. I'm on a mission such as never before. And you got these northern content creators. Y'all know who they are. And the one that moved to another home by a lady, he's not tilling the land. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. The Most High going to deal with him even with that. There's rules in the South. There's laws in the South, whether earthly or heavenly, that I have not even gotten to, that will make everybody shook in their boots. Relationships are very powerful in the South if you do everything according to the Most High. You will have people coming to help you that you cannot even imagine in time of need. You don't even have to call on the Most High. That's how real it is. The Most High will send them before you even open your mouth. You get the drift. So I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better get it together and call and not be me the only one calling it out. You guys got to call it out. Are you not entertained for the fact that the Ibarazis is causing a lot of issues in the South? We got to call these people out. We got to call them out. It's time for them to go back to the Ibarasi states, and that's it. It's time for places to be reserved for our people. There's certain states that are reserved for our people, okay? There's certain states that are reserved for our people. Do I need to show you the video again of where the people is moving to? Do I need to show y'all how much revenue is coming in? If you do everything right, everything will be added on to you. How you doing, Lady D Davis? What's going on, Matt 7114? Ethereal. The fine ladies of the daughter of Zion. We got Samantha McKinney in the house, the first one to come in the chat. I'm looking at my phone. V-Dub Boogie. V-Dub Boogie says, it's nice and wet out here. Yeah, that's nature. Cleaning up the pollution and the dilution. So when the spirits cry, judgment knocks on the door. Mm-hmm. If y'all digging the content, I'm gonna put my Cash App in the chat. Shout out to the fellas and ladies that's been supporting the Cash App. Just know I will be returning back to Florida sooner than what you think. I lost by one on the sports betting. It's all well and good. It's all well and good. I will hit a parlay. I've been playing $1 a day on a parlay. I put $30 on it, so I'm balancing out the dollar. So let me just explain this, right? So I play $1 a day. I put $30 on the sports book. And so right now it's been about 20 days. I know I'm a hit. So baseball, the Kansas City Royals lost by 1. So I got my Rollo Sports channel. Y'all go to my community tab, subscribe to that. I know I'm going to hit the parlay. Either way, whether it's the parlay, it's going to get me back to Florida for sports winning, or I get some type of gig coming through, or the people that supporting here and there. Just know that asked me closer to get to Florida. So now when I get there, the people know that the presence of me is back. There's a lot of people in Florida want me back. I said, just chill out. The storm is coming through. People were showing me certain things I won't show, of course. I have respect for people's privacy. And I'm like, y'all going to be all right. If Zach is not busy, because I know he's busy, because he might be at the site. If you tuning in, Brother Zach, I'm going to hit you up later on. We're going to try to get him on if he's not tired, because I know he's probably doing some work with his lady, whatever the case may be. I'm going to try to get him on this week, and we're going to have that conversation too, okay? Okay, so let me, all right, let's get to this content here. I got the 49ers tonight. Matt 7114. I got the 49ers covering the spread tonight. It's a low spread against no, matter of fact, hold on. Let me look at my thing. Hold on. Let me look at my ticket. Hold on 1 second. I think it's a low spread or medium spread. Hold on. Before we get to this video, hold on 1 second. Let me go to my thing. See, you out there in the West Coast, right? You out there in the West Coast. So a lot of y'all could go to one of those places to bet. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me check my bet slip. It's a low spread. I picked the San Francisco 49ers money line. The spread was -2, -3 because it's a divisional rivalry. And the Seahawks is a good team. Don't get me wrong. The Seahawks is a good team. However, the 49ers played a recent divisional, and now they're playing another divisional again. I expect them to blow out the Seahawks. Thank you, Lady D Davis, for the support on the super chat. Thank you for the support, sis. I appreciate it. Let me do something here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me go to my channel. Let me do this real quick. Give a round of applause to Lady D Davis, y'all. Hit the like on the super chat. Let me explain something to y'all. When y'all hit the like on a supporter on the super chat, that adds revenue. That adds some revenue. Some of y'all didn't know that. The more that people like the super chat, that you're actually adding on to the revenue, believe it or not. So like the super chat, y'all. Like the super chat. That helps me to get some extra cash. See, I'm teaching y'all some business. So if you hear any other YouTuber, any of these known YouTubers coming out the woodworks, oh, make sure you hit the like super chat. They got that from me. They got that from me. You ain't hear nobody talk about that. There's a reason why YouTube does that. So when people like a super chat, how you think Shannon? Listen, let me explain something to y'all. See, y'all gotta understand this algorithm. See, when you like somebody's super chat, you actually supporting me, even if you don't have it. That's the point of liking a video. That is support. It actually shows YouTube that they're gonna push the video out, and also it helps you support the platform. So if you one of those selfish people, I don't expect you to like the video. Because you mad at Rollo for knowing business. You upset. Well, Rollo, you going through it. Everybody goes through a transition when you deal with an entity that I had to deal with. The narcissist y'all know who the narcissistic SOB that try to put me out here to say I set up Ringo and his family and I did this and I did that. He was the whole one that orchestrated the whole situation. Y'all know who we talking about. He act like he know about business. He don't know nothing about business. So I'm just showing y'all what's going on. That's why when you support a content creator, you fellas and ladies like the super chat. That helps the content creator. So if you hear any content creator talk about it, you got it from here. Let them know if you watch certain platforms. I know Ringo has respect. So him and Brainwaves, they're going to be like, yo, I got that from Rollo. We always, if I say something they say, I shout them out. They shout me out. One time. It only takes is one time. That's why, as a content creator, every cent count, even if it's 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, $1. You're making something. Some of these people be complaining about what they be making on here. I don't complain about what I make on here. I know what I need to do to make the money. It's going to come regardless. Even though it's a month, yet there's a thing called Cash App. People support the Cash App. Straight to the point, it is what it is. If people want to put in a super chat to get their point across, I have no issues with that. The point is, you're showing YouTube and you're showing the people you care about this type of content. If you want me to do this type of content continuously, I have to look at the likes. The views is going to speak for itself. The more likes I get, the more people congregate in the comment section, whether they agree or disagree. We can have that dialogue. The point is that it's bringing people's attention. Y'all notice I'm not pushing fear. I'm not pushing doubt. I'm not pushing doom and gloom, even though I can't stand the northern states because of what they have presumably done to the daughters of Zion, to the men of the Lord, with their scarcity mindset, as AMS said. You see, I shout out another content creator. Scarcity mindset, AMS, even though I went at AMS. You notice I still give that dude props because that's his talking point, AMS. Y'all see that? Y'all don't see me insecure and jealous and worried about why you can't find. It's not that I can't find a gig. It's that a lot of gigs ain't taking me because of the situation of this quote unquote allegations. That's on them. I'll find me something. Yet I'm still doing work of the Most High. You don't see me crashing out. That's brainwaves. Hey, how you doing, Lady G? Lady G in the house. Good to see you, sis. Shout out to Lady G. All right, so let's get to the content. Let's get to the content. Let's get to the video of the Exodus. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me go to it. Let me go to it. Let me go to it now. Hold on 1 second. All right. We're going to Fox Business News. Once again, we're going to Fox Business News. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's get it ready. This is 3 months ago, y'all. This is 3 months ago.
Are losing the most people, and where are they going?
Well, I feel like you might know the answer, but I'll give it to you anyway. So 2 of the states that are seeing the most folks flee for redder pastures, if you will.
Redder pastures.
Redder pastures are New York and California. So Republican counties across the country have gained 3.7 million more people than they've lost since 2020, with Democrat-led counties losing that same amount in the same time. And that's all according to analysis of the U.S. Census data. Now, what's driving this migration, according to Realtor.com, is lower home prices and financially friendly environments. Looking at the Empire State, 19% of Empire State evacuees are looking to Florida for a new
19% of Empire State exodus is moving to Florida. Just don't bring your Ibarasi ways. Don't bring your Ibarasi ways. And, hey, you won't be complaining because they're going to complain about all this and that in the dirt, not knowing why. So, according to this lady, Fox Business News, Empire State exodus, New York residents moving to red states. In Pennsylvania, it's not a red. Well, it's half and half. I'm going to be respectful. It's half and half. So it is a Commonwealth environment, and they do things differently, yet it's half and half. Now, North Carolina is definitely a red state. Now, here's my thing. North Carolina is starting to have a little bit of certain Ibaracis too. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to be removed from North Carolina. Other than that, let's listen to what this lady said.
New home. 9% setting their search sights on Pennsylvania and 7% looking to North Carolina. Let's look at California. Over 10% of the home shoppers looked to, again, Florida.
What? 10%? Yeah, they moving to West Florida too. Copeland and all that. Just, if you're an Ibarasi moving to Florida, don't be on some foolishness. I want to change this. I want to change that. Well, you're going to have a hurricane coming to a theater near you. And you're going to piss off the Floridians because the real Floridians know what's really going on. All right, let's continue. So it says, CA residents moving to red states is Florida, 10%, 7% to Texas, 7% to Arizona. Let's continue.
7% looking at Texas for their new home, and nearly 7% also checking out Arizona. But election year, this doesn't necessarily mean that politics are moving with all of these folks. TurboTenant, which is a property management software company for landlords, they told Realtor.com that some of these folks are taking advantage of lower prices in red states to get into real estate investing. So they're not necessarily moving there. They're using the homes as rentals. But we're talking millions of people. And even if a fraction of those millions moving from New York and California have moved to places in 2020 that voted Republican, you can expect 2024 voting to look a little different than.
See, this is the thing. Yeah, the Ibaracis is still voting stupid. The Ibaracis still voting stupid. However, they could vote stupid all they want. If you do something you're not supposed to do, there will be consequences. That's all I got to say on that. She's an Ibarasi, by the way. she's an Ibarasi because you do have a lot of Ibaracis on the station. So it is what it is. It is what it is. She mad. She upset that people moving to those states. It is, you know how that goes. Rich Yezralala, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Good to see you. I tell you what, I'm going to play a snippet of it over here. But make sure you subscribe to the Skip Police channel, all right? I'm going to play a snippet of it. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
And now the homeowner who is having that mound removed says he's reversing course and will be putting all the excavated material back. Spectrum News 9's Josh Rojas is in St. Petersburg with more of this developing story. All work on this Indian mound stopped last month when human remains were discovered, and that remains the case today with no further excavation planned. The homeowner says he recognizes the importance of preserving and respecting the site. Karen Sarin has an Indian mound in front of her home that extends down the street.
This is a very big Indian mound that goes all the way from here all the way to the end of this block. So 4 houses of Indian mound.
Karen loves the Indian.
Native amount, what they call Indian amount. It's called the native amount. See? So make sure you subscribe to the Skip Police because I am going to put my link. I'm going to put the link again in the chat on my phone. I'm going to put the link again in my chat. Make sure y'all go over there to subscribe so you can see the whole thing over there, okay? 1 second. One second. All right, so I put my link again. Make sure you subscribe to the Skip Police so you can see the whole full village. So you got Set Individual right now. We're gonna listen to Set Individual real quick. Set Individual is pushing fear again. He's talking about the aftermath. Let's look at the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, shall we? Let's do that, y'all. Let's do that. Let's look at the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying. Hold on. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, this is 25 minutes ago. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's see how they going about this. You know how they do these? They do it over dramatic. They over dramatic with this stuff. They over dramatic with the stuff. I just got a call from a sister on Instagram. She's saying they doing good. Okay. Shout out to the Daughters of Zion. They doing good. All right. So let's get to this footage here. How you get all this going on? Because I'm always busy. I got a lot of stuff going on. That lets you know how tied I am to this state. Anyway, let's see what PBS has to say. As you can see, do y'all see the photo of this particular individual? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see the particular of the photo of this individual, of this entity? They both entities, by the way. They both entities. Do y'all see the photo? Y'all see the photo of the entity? On your screen, look at it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. You can see it. Yep. Anyway, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's hear what they have to say.
Hurricane Milton will make landfall in Florida overnight, potentially as a Category 3 storm, and poses a major threat to Tampa and other coastal cities like Fort Myers, Sarasota, and St. Petersburg.
Milton's outer bands have already...
Notice they say St. Petersburg. The situation that happened at the native burial is in St. Petersburg. That's why they say St. Petersburg last. So the entities are saying St. Petersburg because they know about this. So basically, it's supposed to be saying Florida brace for burial impact from Hurricane Milton. Notice what I said. Florida brace for burial impact from Hurricane Milton. That's what they're supposed to say. Brutal means burial, okay? Read between the lines, y'all. Let's go.
They hit the state with heavy winds, rain, and triggered a few tornadoes. William Brangham is in west central Florida and starts our coverage.
Even from miles offshore, Hurricane Milton warned Floridians of what's to come. The immense storm blew fierce winds across the state and dropped heavy amounts of rain. Earlier today, residents braced for a brutal impact, boarding up buildings and stocking up on supplies and gas.
I'm scared, but trying to prepare the best that I can at the moment.
And have you ever been through a hurricane before?
Never in my life. I'm from upstate New York.
She's from upstate New York. She's from what? Ibaraki, upstate New York. She says she has not what? Been through this before. And yes, she is a European Latina. She's a European Latina. That's from upstate New York. I already know. European Latina. Let's continue.
So I've never experienced a hurricane, and especially to see it being at this level.
As it churned across the Gulf of Mexico today, Milton fluctuated between Category 3, 4, and 5. Regardless, forecasters say it could be one of the most destructive storms on record. During a virtual briefing, President Biden and Vice President Harris pledged they would provide whatever federal support.
Oh, they watch my platform too. Their constituents watch my platform. Oh, no. No. We know they watch my platform. Their constituents watch my platform. Look how they got their thing, their projectorary. Look how they got their projectorary. Now, if you look at the projectorary, if you go to my video, I did the same projectorary as they're talking about it. Wow, you can't make this up. None of these other content creators did this. I did the projectorary from point A to point C. They doing the same thing at the briefing. Even the entities, the higher ups, watch my platform. You don't think they watch this platform? Do you see the evidence of them showing the briefing? And I did it from point A to point B to point C. If you go to my first content, you will see the exact same thing. Let's go. And you got all the important higher ups talking about it. Let's see what they're saying.
Support the state needs.
Moments like this, there are no red or blue states. There's one United States of America.
The entity said it. He said it's not about red state and blue states. It's one United States. Hold on. He's admitting about the separation. Hold on. The entity is admitting about the separation. You hearing it from the president. Listen to what the entity said. Listen, y'all. Make sure y'all listen.
Support the state needs.
Moments like this, there are no red or blue states. There's one United States of America, where neighbors are helping neighbors. Volunteers and first responders are risking everything, including their own lives, to help their fellow Americans.
Wow! Oh my goodness. Yo, that's a wrap. Yeah, the governor DeSantis is getting help from states as far as California, upstate New York, and different states is coming to help the people in Florida after the aftermath. Yet to hear it from this person, take to the what? Lead to the what? Let's rewind back the tape. Listen to what the entity say.
States. There's one United States of America.
During a virtual briefing, President Biden and Vice President Harris pledged they would provide whatever federal support the state needs.
Moments like this, there are no red or blue states. There's one United States of America, where neighbors are helping neighbors. Volunteers and first responders are risking everything, including their own lives, to help their fellow Americans.
Milton is expected to push a life-threatening surge of ocean water up onto shore, up to 12 to 15 feet high in some areas, and trigger flash flooding across a wide band of the middle of the state, including many areas still recovering from Hurricane Helene just 2 weeks ago.
The major effects for surge will be on the west, but there is going to be impact.
Major surge will be on the west, and it will be impact. Listen.
Far inland and on the other coast in the state of Florida.
This afternoon, Governor Ron DeSantis urged residents in the worst parts of the storm's path to leave.
The conditions are starting to get bad. Listen to your local emergency managers about when it's too dangerous to go out. In many parts of Florida, you probably could still go to a shelter. You don't even need to get on the interstate or do anything, and we still have a lot of space in our shelters.
Many have taken the warnings to heart, leading to one of the largest evacuations in the state's history. In Polk County, about 60 miles inland, Juan Manuel evacuated with his...
What did I talk about? Within 50 miles? And now they say 60 miles, within a 50-mile radius. So now it pushed up to 60 miles. They meant to say 50 miles. However, they're talking about 60 miles. Let's continue.
His dog Blue, heading to one of the county's shelters.
His dog Blue. Wait a minute. Rewind, as Hassan Campbell would say. Blue. Ibaraki. The dog name is Blue. What did the person that did the disrespect to the Indian burial ground? It's an Ibaraki. Ibaraki caused a big surge that the Most High had to let this happen because he is protecting the burial ground of his people. You don't play with the Most High's people, man. You don't play with certain burial grounds. He, the Lord, created all things, and there's laws and regulations even on this lower kingdom of earth. Under it is the fire and brimstone called planet hell, Nibiru. So the Most High allowed Nibiru to do what they needed to do. Because you got these Ibarakis messing with stuff that is from God. You don't play these games. Listen to what the name of the dog is. It's called Blue. Ibarakis is going to, man, you Ibarakis going to learn the hard way. Here we go.
The state's history. In Polk County, about 60 miles inland, Juan Manuel evacuated with his dog Blue.
Wow! 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 What more evidence do y'all need, man? What more evidence do y'all need from the Most High, y'all? This is a fire stream. Get the lights up. They're not doing no content over there. If you see these fair content creators start talking about videos like this, yo, they only doing it because they watching me and they trying to capitalize. And they jealous and they mad that Florida's still number one, regardless. Let's go.
Heading to one of the county's shelters that allows pets.
You were not going to evacuate and leave your dog behind?
Never, ever. That's my son. I said better safe than sorry, and just I don't want to make a mistake on this one. This is a once in a lifetime hurricane, and it's potent. It's actually huge.
Michelle Schmink and her friends are here on vacation from Iowa, but will ride out the storm.
Vacation from what? They vacation from what? Iowa. Iowa, the northern state. Take to the what? Lead to the what? Now, if I'm not mistaken, Iowa is not an Ibaraki state. However, it's in the northern state. Iowa is not an Ibaraki state, yet it's in the northern state. Let's rewind back again. Hear it again, y'all. Pay attention.
The largest evacuations in the state's history. In Polk County, about 60 miles inland, Juan Manuel evacuated with his dog Blue, heading to one of the county's shelters that allows pets.
You were not going to evacuate and leave your dog behind?
Never, ever. That's my son. I said better safe than sorry, and just I don't want to make a mistake on this one. This is a once in a lifetime hurricane, and it's potent. It's actually huge.
Michelle Schmink and her friends are here on vacation from Iowa, but will ride out the storm in a local shelter instead of their mobile home park.
They from Iowa, which is a northern state. It's not an Ibarasi state, yet they from Iowa. Let's hear what they say.
It's all weathered up. I mean, they put, metal panels on the windows and everything. And just with the storm surge that they're predicting, we're going to feel much more safe here.
Milton's powerful outer bands triggered multiple small tornadoes across the state, including one that tore across a highway near Fort Lauderdale. Today, FEMA Chief Deanne Criswell said she would travel to Florida to help with recovery efforts.
You need to prepare for catastrophic impacts.
All right, enough of that. We don't have to hear what they have to say. Okay, they're going to be pushing fear. We're going to get out of that. I just want y'all to hear that part. The Most High say stop playing that type of thing. Then get back to the chat. Lady D, Risk, Yosrella say, okay, how you doing? And Lady D, David say, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Most High say, don't even listen to that fear stuff. He wanted me to stop, I stopped. That's it. Listen, y'all, I appreciate everyone for tuning into the show. If you do send something to the Cash App, cool. I'll shout you out on the next video. Thank you, Lady D Davis, once again for the support on the Super Chat. Ethereal, Lady D Davis, Riz Yaela. Thank y'all for tuning in, ladies. The Daughters of Zion in the building. Samantha McKinney as well. And Vida Boogie and Matt 7114. Yo, Matt 7114, man. Salute, bro. Do your thing. Yeah, go for the 49ers, fam. Pick your 49ers. If you do sports, if you bet sports bet, yeah, pick the 49ers money line. Get you some money. I'm just doing parlay because I'm trying to get back to Floridian. So all the support and proceeds is y'all helping me out during the day. At the same time, I got work to do, and I'm doing the work with the Most High. All praises to the Most High, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all off with the scripture. We're going to close it out with the scripture. Close it out with this powerful scripture here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea. I will help thee, yea. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And we're going to close it out with that. I'm going to play this jam, y'all. So make sure you subscribe to the Skip Police channel if you haven't. Scroll back up. After the aftermath, when you see the live chat being reviewed on YouTube, subscribe to the Skip Police channel. I will also share the video on my community tab on my main channel. You tune into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. Continue to like the video. Looking forward to seeing what you got to say in the comments, because I know the people in the comments going to say something. It is what it is. So let's get to the song. Let's get to the jam. I'm looking for it right now. All right. Let me stop sharing this. Thank y'all all for participating in the chat, fellas and ladies. Here we go.